Hey everyone. So I've recently been fascinated with like Japanese styled makeup. I think it's so simple yet it's so beautiful. And I've seen this one photo which I'm going to try to recreate. It's not totally Japanese, it's very kind of like a modern. Sorry, I'm just gonna fix this lighting. Alright. I've moved my it's a photo which I found on a website but I can't find it anymore, unfortunately. But if I do find it, I'll link it, but I'm going to try to recreate it today. It's very simple. I'm going to try to incorporate as much as I can from what I found on Pinterest. Alright, here I go. Now, Japanese women are pretty pale, or they do look so in the photos. I know that Asian women love to look like they've been brightened, so today I'm going to use the BB cream by Liwali. It's very bright, and today I look a bit pale, so it will be fine on me. I'm usually a bit dark. I'm going to use one pump just right now. I'm going to use my fingers to blend it in. From what I've seen in photos, they look a bit matte. They don't really have much glow. I don't know if I'm doing like Korean, like K-pop makeup or Japanese. Like, this is what I found on Pinterest, so I'm just doing my own interpretation, and please don't make any comments saying I'm being racist or anything. Like, no, I really admire like ethnic makeup and stuff like that. I could as you can see, I've got some sirens on my forehead which I will conceal. I love that it looks so natural. They try to make the skin look so natural. It's just this scarring that's gone on my forehead from me picking at my, being bad and picking at all of my blemishes. I used a sample of the Super Mud Glam Glow. And it's alright, it's not great. But it took a bit of my whiteheads off my nose, and now I look like a ghost. I'll just be using this like pen by L'Oreal. It's a really light colour, so it's fine for using it for this purpose. Asian women have such clear skin, or if they don't, they make it look like it. And if they don't, they usually make it look like they do so. So I couldn't really avoid the disaster on my forehead, but you'll get over it. I'm just going to powder her up. I'm using a Stay Matte because it's very light. I'm just using it sparingly, and as I said, well, I did say that most of the looks were matte, so I'm just using these. It does have a bit of colour, so it's probably going to restore my paleness and make me look a bit more. Now, I have pretty dark brows, but most Asian women, most of the pictures I saw, their brows weren't that dark, so I'm just going to fill them in with a very light colour. This is a bit of a medium warmer tone. I don't usually go for warmer tones on my brows, but I'm just brushing through it. This is not like a carving out. Like usually their brows are much softer. I myself like to have strong brows because that's how my brows actually are. So I'm just doing as much as I want to the best of my ability for this look. I know the front of my brows aren't even, but yeah. For eyes, I'm just priming them. I'm using the Primer Potion by Urban Decay. I still don't get this product. Like, what is the hype? My Australis one is better than this. Real talk. Now, I want to do very minimal eyeshadow, but I've realised that Japanese women love to make it very soft around the outer corner, maybe a bit in, and even on the lower. So I'm just going to conceal my eyes a bit because they're really orange. So I've got this little 9, actually it's 8 now because this one fell out, but I'm just going to use this white colour here. Well, it's not really white, it's a very shimmery colour. I'm just going to put that on my whole eyelid. Oh my god, it's pigmented. That was from Savvy. It was like $3. I don't think they sell them anymore. But I did get it at Priceline. Just going to go all over my lid. Then I'm just taking a little angled brush, and I'm just taking a darker colour. I'm going to choose this mixed with a bit of this one, and very lightly just kind of line it softly. And line the bottom. Don't go diagonally, go more of a horizontal. And just do the same with the other eye. I'm just then taking an eyeliner and I'm going to line my eyes. And as I do it, it's going to be a very thin line. I'll zoom you up a bit more. It's going to be a very thin line, and it's going to go horizontal instead of going up. Like I usually follow my, I'm looking at the viewfinder again. I usually follow my eye from like my lower lash line, bringing it up, but this time it's going to be more horizontal because I don't have Japanese eyes, but they are more droopy, and that's how they like to do their eyes, so then it flatters their eye more. I think it looks really good on people that even if they don't have Asian eyes. I'm not sure about hooded eyes though, so. And if you had done it with eyeshadow, then it gets easier because you won't have to make up whatever line. You don't have to make up a line. And then this happens, and then that happens, and then okay, so I know I said thin line, but I lied because they just didn't suit my face shape. I'm sorry. You suit it to however you like it. You don't even have to follow this at all. Alright, we're almost done. I'm just going to talk about the rest of the face. They, from the photos I saw, they have no bronzer, no highlighter, but they did have a blush. This is the La Roche-Posay. No, not La Roche-Posay. This is the Natural Blush by Colors Naturel. I got this from Yves Rocher in Paris. It doesn't look bright enough. It doesn't look bright. Okay, I forgot mascara. Let me just apply mascara. Usually, because a lot of Asian women don't have many lashes, they like to put fake lashes on. I'm not going to do that because I can't be bothered. And this is a very simple look. And they love their lower lashes. Okay. If my blush doesn't work out to be bright enough, I've got my BYS blush palette. These are very bright blushes. The two over here are matte, so I'll probably use this one if this doesn't turn out to be bright enough. The way that I saw them do it is they just put it on the apples, so just in this area here. And it's a very particular area, and you can tell it's there. Oh, there's my smile line creases. I'm going to go in with this, I'm going to go in with this, and because it's pretty pigmented, I'm just going to use a bit on my brush. Alright, time for my favourite part, the lips. First I'm going to put lip balm on them. You could do this beforehand because they might be a bit slippery, but my lip balm's a matte lip balm, so it's going to just apply as matte. Now you're going to need to protect them because I'm going to basically, they're already pretty concealed from my BB cream, but I just want them to be pretty stark. So I think I'm going to use my concealer. I'm going to use whatever's left over in this concealer, maybe from on the cap. And I'm just going to like, because this is, I find that the Pro Longwear concealer is the best for erasing your lips. Because you're not going to use a wand or anything. And it's like, because if I use this, which is an inner rim liner, which I'm going to do right now. Completely forgot. So you can see my lips are basically all, so my lips are all muted. You could use like a lipstick or a lip erase or something like that. I know that they make lip concealers. And then you can use a pink stain. Now I'm going to stain the inside of my lips. I don't have a pink stain, or I do, but they're not the right colour. But I love this colour. This is the Rimmel Apocalypse in Stella. And I'm basically wiping off all the product that's on the applicator. Making sure there's very minimal and very lightly on the inner side, on the inner of my lip, I am applying it. Again, pat it. I'm just staining my lips. This is what I saw on the blog post that I was talking about, or it was a website, and they were talking about new makeup like trends and things like that. And this was like a look that the model had, where only the inside of her lips were stained. I'm going to take a lip brush and more concealer, just so that I can clean up anything that has been spread around. I would use a lipstick, but I don't want it to be I don't want it to be too heavy. I look like Arya Stark. Alright. So I know the lips look a bit weird. You don't have to do it like this. You can very well use it on your whole entire lips. But I thought it was a fun look. And when I saw it, I was just like, oh my god, this is gorgeous. I hope I did justice in recreating it. I hope that I can find the original picture to show you, because obviously she was a model and it was done editorially. Yeah, this is a very editorial lip, but guys, the doorbell rang and I had to go do some business. But yes, you definitely don't have to do the whole gradient into nothing lip, but I like it because it's different. I could definitely go outside wearing something like this and not feel weird. And it's definitely a very different way of applying makeup. I don't usually use my fingers, but it's really a different way how to do my makeup. I usually do my wing liner going up. I usually don't do it as thin, and I usually like to play up my eyeshadow, but it's very, very sleek, nice, and nice. And I really admire the way that Asians do their face. I don't usually put my blush so on my apples, you know, I like to sweep it out a bit, dilute it a bit, but I really do like it. It's very fresh faced. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.